Well, hello, I have this power supply to repair. Welcome on my channel. These power supplies are used for fiber optic modems of customers of Delta and CAIWAY. And the customers are asked to replace these modems because they have a production error. I made a short of it, so it's already open. But let's see what's going on. I actually didn't want to repair this, but it's actually pretty handy for smaller projects. So I opened it already, so that's an easy job. And as you can see, I cut off the wires. The content in this video involves working with high voltage electricity, which is extremely dangerous and can result in serious injury or death if not handled properly. This video is intended for educational and informational purposes only. Do not attempt to replicate anything shown unless you are fully qualified and understand the risks involved. I assume no responsibility or liability for any injury, loss or damage resulting from the use or misuse of the information provided. Stay safe. Can open it very easily. And as you can see, these two capacitors are bulged, and let's measure them. I have my LCR meter. Let's test the capacitors. They're in parallel. They're 1000 microfarads, by the way. And as you can see, that's the wrong way around. In parallel, they're 84 microfarads. So let's replace them and see if the power supply starts working again. So let's remove the capacitors. And they're out. Are they leaking also? Yeah, they're leaking, so I have to clean it. So they're 1000 microfarads, 16 volts, and I have them. That's one, that's two. A little bit of solder. Knippen eruit. So actually that was the repair, but I need to test it also. Let's remove the wires. For testing I'm going to use my safety transformer, so I solder a few wires to it. So. Now with the capacitor change we can test the power supply. I've connected it to my safety transformer through a power limiter, and we're measuring the output voltage, which you can see here. So let's turn it on. Nice, and there's the 12 volts. I turn it off now. As you can see, there's no load. As you can see, the power supply is still outputting voltage. So let's drain the main capacitor. And there it goes. Okay, we test it again, but then on an electronic load. The power supply is now connected to the electronic load, and the current limiter on the mains is shut off, bypassed. So we turn it on again. And there you see we have 12 volts, and we're going to have a load of 100 milliamps. I'll turn it on. And they are 100 milliamps. It should go to how many amps? 3 amps. So let's test it. Let's double it. Double the current. 200 milliamps. $500 milliamps. 11.5 volts. 1 amp. No, not 30, 1 amp. 2 amps. And you can see that I'm removing the test leads so I can put this power supply back together. Okay, the scope is connected now. We have 12 volts output, no load, and I've set the load to 3 amps when I turn it on. So let's see how big the ripple is on 3 amps. And actually it's almost nothing, but the output power is going down with 2.5 volts. But there's no ripple. So this is actually a nice thing to use for projects, but not on 3 amps. So connect the mains again. That's one. have to glue this back on. Let's see how it fits.